Today I'll be working on an 11 by 14 inch canvas with cardstock, modeling paste, and stencils. If you're interested in my digital download files, you can click on the PayHip link below. So let's get started. I'm using some dark gray, my damask stencil, and my dauber to add a wallpaper look to the background. Now I'm mixing up a blue-gray color using my cobalt, a little of the dark gray, and a little bit of the white. And then I'll pounce it all over with my bath sponge wedge. And then I'll get a couple of baby wipes and remove some of it. Mixing up a lighter blue and working that in. I'm making up a light gray here, and then I'm going to use a mix to try to make a metal-looking basket or bucket or container. Once it's dry, I can decoupage it on. And then I'll cover my entire canvas and use a couple of baby wipes and pounce all over so that my texture is all the same. Next, I'm going to mix up a few different colors of greens to stencil on my greens. My greenery dry, it's time to stencil on my first layer of cosmos flowers. Now I'm painting my flowers with white and just filling in my stencil gaps. I've made up a very light gray, and now I'm going to go to each flower, and where those gaps were, I'm just going to use my long liner brush and make just a definition there for the petals. Using some bright yellow with a little spot of red to make a nice orangey color, and then I'll use my trusty toothpick to put some little dots at the center of the flowers. Adding in my stems. Mixing up my blues for my allium flowers. I'm going to stencil on one layer, then I'll turn my stencil a little bit and go back in and add another coat so I have a nice full pom-pom in the background. Now my lighter color for the detail. Now I've made up a little bit more dark blue, and I'm going to go in and just put a center into each one of those lighter blue flowers. Now for my raised flowers, I'm applying some modeling paste onto my stencil. Now I'm applying some glue and some little tiny styrofoam balls I got at the dollar store. To finish off the centers of my raised flowers. Well, I had a little bit of a problem here. I painted my raised flowers yellow, but because the paint is a little bit too transparent, it didn't cover up in between my stencil lines very well. So I'm going back in with some white, filling in those flowers in between, and then I'll go back in and add the yellow again. Finishing up a few stems here and there that need to be touched up. I make up a lighter yellow to go in with my long liner brush and just put some detail on my flowers. And then I'll add a little bit of my orangey yellow. Now to finish up, I'll add a little bit of dark gray to the bottom to give the illusion that all of this is sitting on a table. Hey, thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, it would be awesome if you would like it and subscribe to my channel. Hope you'll join me next time.